Surviving childhood punishments. This is what we're supposed to watch. So let's see. How many of y'all got beat the fuck up as a kid? Like belt, chancla, high heel, fucking sandbox, camera, torpedo, rocket launcher. Me. So most of us. Comb. Try shit. My dad threw me down the stairs. That's abuse, my nigga. You should call the police behind that one. My dad beat my ass with boxing gloves once. Extension cord. Happens to the best of us. A dryer, gang. How the fuck did you get beat with a dryer, nigga? Is your mom the Hulk? My mom used her hand pistol whip. JCW, that actually makes like a lot of sense. I'm not gonna cap to you. My dad used a tree branch. Pretty regular if you ask me. Okay, let's see what Tommy gotta say.
Being born into the world is a blessing and curse. You're born not knowing a single thing. And to learn these things, your parents choose an array of choices to teach you some life lessons. Like, life is really messed up when you think about it. First off, you're born into the world without your consent. Have to adjust to the world around you.
Right.
And get punished for things you didn't even know were bad. Like, how was I supposed to know I can't stare at the disabled man, mom and dad? So I want to go through some childhood punishments, and I'll also be ranking them on certain factors. It's crazy how the belt is like the most universal child punishment around the world.
Everybody got beat with a belt, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everybody also, well, I don't know about everybody, but everybody got beat with a belt. Well, not everybody. Some people didn't get beat with a belt. I'm not gonna cap to you, bro. But niggas, have you ever caught the belt though? Have you caught the belt though? You know what I'm saying? Catching a belt gives you like a brief second of euphoria because you caught it and you're not getting your ass beat. But then you have to face the aftermath of running in that fucking house and trying not to get, like, beat. At that point, nigga, it's a try to survive challenge.
Parents could be from
just don't catch the belt. You better off just getting beat the fuck up.
America, South America, Africa, Asia. They all unite against one evil by beating the shit out their kids with belts. For the belt, I feel like there's a certain age limit where a parent has to stop doing it, though. Because you can only do it for so long until that kid has had enough and catches it to reverse it on your ass. Like, I probably stopped getting the belt after 7 years old. And with the belt, I'm kind of kerfuffled on it because I feel like it's needed and it's not needed at the same time. It all just depends on the scenario. Like, if my kid decides to take a baseball bat and break my $1,000 flat screen TV, you're damn right, I'm whipping that kid like it's before Abraham Lincoln signed.
Yo, Chad, what's the last age y'all got beat? Like, what did y'all? When's the age you stopped getting beat? I think it was like 13, 14 when I stopped getting like fucking ass whippings. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think it was like 13, 14. I was getting ass whippings for a while, bro. 13, 4, 7, 11, 8, 12. So 5 years ago. 13. Last one I got 14. Some of y'all niggas is getting beat now. Do you prefer the buckle or leather? I'm not gonna hold you. I think maybe I got hit with the buckle like once. The buckle is different. I'm not gonna cap you, my nigga. I hope nobody gets beat with that shit. That's actually like bad. That's not good.
And the Emancipation Proclamation.
And I think saying prefer, like I prefer to get hit with fucking metal.
I feel like belt whoopings are needed now more than ever. Have y'all seen how much kids have been wilding online recently? I be seeing little kids posting videos of them vaping, assaulting strangers for some tic-tac views.
What the hell is that?
And this all stopped because parents want to what? Not emotionally scar their child with physical punishment. You'll get over it. But then you got parents growing up who would whip their kids for the littlest of things. You could tell some parents just try taking their frustration out on something. Like, you might as well get a punching bag because your kid's not supposed to be it. And then they'd be surprised when they end up in a nursing home acting like nothing ever happened. The belt either machoed you up and prepared you for the real world, or left you with psychological scarring buried deep in your heart that attaches to every friendship and relationship you'll ever stumble on.
Did it build character, Chad, or did it scar you?
In the rest of your life, causing lifelong insecurity.
Nigga said barbed wire.
Probably the second one for most people. Effectiveness, 8 out of 10. Psychological scarring, 100 out of 10. Yelling. Now, a lot of people consider getting yelled at as a kid is that...
Bro, I don't like it. I'm not gonna hold you. Maybe this is just me, bro. This gonna sound crazy. But I'd rather get beat with a belt. Well, not now. But, like, when I was a child, I'd rather get beat with a belt than yelled at, bro. But usually if you get beat with a belt, you're probably gonna get yelled at anyway. So... But I'd rather get beat. With yelling, bro, it's just like, I don't like getting yelled at by anybody, bro. Because I'm the type of nigga, well, not to my parents, obviously, but I'm the type of nigga where if anybody tries to yell at me, bro, I'm going to yell back. You know what I'm saying? Or some shit like that. I don't like being yelled at, like, at all. I ain't going to catch you. And Lana, like, hates being yelled at, bro. I ain't going to catch you, bro. Lana, like, that's, out of anybody who I know who hates being yelled at, Lana hates being yelled at. She turns into an entirely different person if you yell at her. I'm not going to catch you.
at least better than getting whooped. But I don't know how controversial this is. I feel like it's worse most times. As a kid, I barely remember the times I was whooped because it was so long ago, more than the times I was yelled at for doing something wrong. And the worst part is, you know you can't talk back, so you just gotta pace back and forth in your room, thinking of all the you say, but you can't say because you know if you talk back, then you're getting the belt. And even when you did slightly talk back or try to at least tell them your point, they're gonna go, oh, you talking back now? Like, yes, you're yelling at me. Was I supposed to just let it happen and not say my point? One thing I'm glad my parents never did, though, was yell at me in public. When I see a parent doing that, it's so embarrassing to me.
I don't think my mom ever yelled at me in public. Now that I think, I don't think either of my parents yelled at me in public, like, ever. That's like, I feel like that's some, like, that's like some Timmy type shit, bro. Like some Lisa. You'll see a mother named Lisa yell at her son Timmy in public or some shit like that. Like, that's some embarrassing ass shit. I ain't gonna cap.
You feel no shame? And that's what they do in public. If I see a parent doing that, I can tell that child is definitely getting abused. CPS will be called to that home shortly. The worst feeling, though, was getting yelled at for something you never did. That's when I really learned what a false accusation is. Then when they realized their mistake, you never got an apology and had to take it on the chin. Ooh, that would have me heated.
My dad turned into a completely different person when we get angry, but he don't get angry at me though, but he a New Yorker, so not surprised.
Tight shit. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Has y'all parents ever apologized to y'all? Bro, it's never a fucking apology. Parents' ways of apologizing is coming into your room and being like, yo, there's dinner downstairs. You want some dinner, or you want some like food, or you want this, or they're just like offer you shit or something like that, bro. I've never ever heard either of my parents apologize to me, like, in life, not once, for anything, even if they was wrong in the situation. I never ever had heard my parents say sorry about anything, bro. Not once about anything. I'm not going to cap to you, bro. Not that my parents do like everything wrong, but it's just like if they ever did do something wrong to me, they'd never apologize about it. They'll just like pseudo do something nice to try to make it up.
Effectiveness, 9 out of 10. Psychological scarring, 10 out of 10. The hand. Another universal tool that can replace the belt is the hand. And even better, it's free. Honestly, I prefer the hand over the belt because at least the stinging will go away faster. But I never really got hit with the hand as a kid. I feel like the hand is a gateway to child abuse because it takes one day where you cuff the hand and turn it into a fist and end up Mike Tysoning your child and ending up in prison. Effectiveness, 7 out of 10. Psychological scarring, 8 out of 10. Grounding. Alright, we're lowering the intensity.
Never been grounded in my life. I'm gonna keep it a stack. I know that. How many of y'all been grounded? I've never been grounded in my life. I'm not gonna cap to you, bro. Nigga, I like staying in the house anyway. You ground me, nigga, that's a good time for me. I ain't gonna cap to you. I went outside a lot as a kid, but I wouldn't like super deep. But I could equally stay inside and have a lot of fun either. Nigga, you ground me, bro, that's a good time. I ain't gonna cap. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is.
A little bit with something simple. Being grounded was a minus or plus depending on what type of kid you were. Like, kids nowadays probably don't give a f if their parents tell them
got grounded
because they can hop on their iPad and play Fortnite and Roblox while talking to their friends. But before the iPad generation, being grounded as a kid was basically being put in prison. You would get home from school and see kids in your neighborhood frolicking and having fun while you gotta just stare from your window, isolated alone. Your homies are all out on the basketball court or soccer field.
That would be the terrible part about it. If you could look outside the window and see, like, yo, again, I've never been grounded, so I can't relate too deeply with this, but if you could see the homies outside all having fun, you can't go outside. There's been time where I've been told I can't go outside, and I've had to see the homies outside while I'm inside. Though that sucked, but I've never been grounded before.
You're just imagining how much fun you could be having. If you had siblings, they were probably outside too as well, so you were just stuck isolated alone. And imagine that feeling for weeks or months. Not fun. Effectiveness, 9 out of 10. Psychological scarring, 10 out of 10. Timeouts. Timeouts gotta be the weakest punishment of all time. Like, out of all things you're gonna do to me, all I gotta do is sit in that corner for 30 minutes? I'll gladly take it over any of the punishments before this. The only time timeouts were embarrassing is when you got them in school. Not only are you getting embarrassed in front of your homies, but also the host. What if my crush was there? And I guarantee they're gonna remember that moment up until graduation, so bye-bye to any chance you had. And now that I'm older and bolder and graduated, I can finally say it. F you, Miss Harris. With your dirty ass lips, I make double what you make now. I'll put your ass in timeout.
Damn, ego NFG, bro. Miss Harris ain't even do nothing wrong like that. You see Tommy flexing in real time, my nigga? Okay, Tommy, say that.
But my limit for timeouts would be like an hour. If you got timeouts for like 6 hours or something, then they might as well have thrown you into solitary confinement. Effectiveness, 3 out of 10. Psychological scarring, 3.5 out of 10. Soap in the mouth. I didn't even know this was
niggas be getting soap in the mouth? Yo, I remember that niggas would like make like, oh, your mouth is dirty, you gotta wash it, or like if you say like a curse word or something like that, niggas would like figuratively say like put soap in your mouth or something like that. But niggas was really getting soap up the mouth. Y'all ain't had that? No, nigga, what? Also, bad pause. This is a white punishment. Niggas really be getting like, I drank soap before? Nigga, that can kill some of y'all niggas, bro, in GTA. What the hell? I got the tub of soap used on me. Yo, I thought that was some cartoon shit. You kiss your mother with that mouth?
Legit a punishment parents did until one of my white friends told me that he never got whooped but got that. And once again, this is a walk in the park. I wish the worst punishment I got was some antibacterial dial soap on my mouth for 30 seconds. Plus, it'll make your breath smell better. If anything, they're helping you. Effectiveness 1 out of 10. Psychological scarring 3 out of 10. Taking away stuff. Honestly, out of everything on this list, I put
this for the tier 1.
We
Appreciate
grew up
you.
in such a technology-driven world even back then. When I was younger, if me and my brother ever f***ed up our grades, the first thing swiped from us was our console. And it's not like we could say shit, we didn't pay for it. The whole gang would be on playing some type of game, meanwhile we couldn't. Even if we had our computers or phones, nothing was gonna be missing out on that party chatting game session. Luckily, I never even got my phone swiped because even then, my parents knew taking a phone from a child in the 21st century is very dangerous and is also like throwing them in solitary confinement and only seeing the
I never got my phone taken, but there's been times where I got my computer privileges taken away, and that shit sucked. Or game privileges, that shit sucked. When you can't touch the game, bro. Oh my god, remember the Xbox 360? I couldn't play that shit for like a week. Especially, bro, chat, when you're consistently playing this shit, like consistently over and over and over again, like consistently playing some shit, a game you love, and then suddenly one day you just can't play it anymore, bro. That shit really fucks with you. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. That shit literally feels like hell, bro. You can't touch that shit no more, bro. And niggas is forcing you to, bro. You hear the audio in the other room and your little brother or little sister or older sister is playing the game, bro. Like,
general population for an hour. Nowadays, if you take a phone from a kid though, you're basically taking their whole life away. Just look at the way those ankle-biting Gen Alpha kids act like when the iPad is swiped from them. They gain the strength of 5 prime Mike Tysons to get it back. Effectiveness 6 out of 10. Psychological scarring 4 out of 10. The chancla / slipper. Another alternative to the belt, and somebody.
This is a Hispanic technique, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've never gotten beat with the chancla. Maybe a high heel or two, but as
you would say more comparable to it. Getting hit with any slipper was way more dangerous because it could pop out at any time. The device is portable and can be used in any time of ankle. Like, you could legit be running away and they throw that with 100% accuracy. It's like they got trained by military snipers on how to be the most accurate. And if you're Hispanic, there's about a 99.9% chance this was probably used more than the belt. Effectiveness 7.5 out of 10. Psychological scarring 8 out of 10. Spanking. Spanking is another one of those universal punishments that the whole world does. If you weren't getting the belt, you were getting spanked. If you weren't getting spanked, you were getting the belt. If your parents were really
it was some violent ass spanking. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. Yo, the spankings was never like light taps either, bro. That should be heavy ass taps, bro. You know, if you got spanked, you did something wrong as fuck. I'm not gonna cap to you, bro.
Up. You got both, maybe even everything combined before this. I feel like I didn't know a lot of kids that were spanked as their punishment, even though it's one of the most common punishments. I also feel you could recover from a spanking faster than getting hit with the belt. And it's always been weird to me how schools in America used to let teachers spank kids.
The teacher used to spank me with a ruler. I know I told, not on my ass or nothing like that, but like on my hand, the teacher that wasn't even my teacher, she would come from another classroom. It was kindergarten. Her name was Miss Preston. Miss Preston, go to hell. She would go into my actual teacher's room. She would walk across all the students, looking at them in the most evil way possible, and she would just pick students to hit their hands with the ruler, like at random for no reason. I don't know why she did it. To this day, I don't know why she did it, but she would just walk across the classroom, just looking. I remember her eyes. She had them deep ass, like little Dirk eyes. She just walked past. And if your arms was out at all, she would just hit your arm with the ruler, bro. One of them wooden rulers, you know the wooden rulers with the metal on the side and shit. One of those joints, bro. So it'd be like that sometimes, right?
Matter of fact, it's not even illegal in all states. It's still allowed in 19 states. If I send my child to school and they come back telling me they got paddled, that teacher's getting paddled by me next. And trust me, I won't make it enjoyable. I'm thinking of all the times a teacher f***ed me over in class and imagining if they had the power to paddle me for that bullshit. And imagine if you got beef with one of the teachers and they paddle your child as revenge. What can you even do to stop them? And when Gen Z becomes teachers, you think I'm letting you put hands on my children, you getting
Yeah,
boomed
fuck
on the
no.
spot. Effectiveness 7 out of 10. Psychological scarring 6 out of 10. Cutting off hair. I remember seeing videos like,
Nigga, my shit was already fucked up. Y'all niggas know that there's an emote in chat. I already had the nugget. My shit was already fucked up. That wasn't even a punishment. You know what I'm saying? Like, my shit was just fucked up from the go. I ain't gonna cap you. Niggas was just fucking my shit up consistently for no reason, bro. It wasn't even no punishment. My shit was just fucked, bro. I was just chopped. Okay, yeah, that emote. We see it, my nigga. I ain't never got, yo, you fucked up in school or you're being bad, so we gonna give your ass the Eustace from Courage of the Cowardly Dog. You feel me? That's you. Yes, that emote is me. That's me in 6th grade.
kids getting their hair cut off as punishment, and I always thought, no way this actually happens, right? Until someone in my school when I was younger got all his dreads cut off for getting suspended. And low-key, that worked. He was a pure peril danger thug before that, and now he's about to graduate college, so you had to have been a bad kid for this to be your punishment. And this punishment is one of those things where you're never living it down, because you know for a fact if you come in that school going from a full head of hair to the nugget cut the next day, everyone knew exactly what happened to your ass and was gonna clown with you. And this is the type of where if you do it to your kid, don't expect them to speak to you after they turn 18. The school roasts are never leaving their head. That's permanent PTSD. Effectiveness, 8.5 out of 10. Psychological scarring, 9.5 out of 10. Door taken off room. If you're a parent at the point where...
Okay, look. If you get your door taken off, there has to be a genuine conversation on who the fuck your parents is and what the fuck did you do to get your door taken off, bro. I've never in life, nigga. Eddie ass punishment, bro. If your parents have ever taken your door off, that is dead ass. Like, I dead ass think CPS needs to be called at that point. I ain't gonna cap to you. Or your ass is like a Sukuna disciple or some shit like that, bro. But if your parents have ever taken your door off, bro, that shit's. My parents did that. Yeah, JCW, you probably actually did do something. No, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Your child, I think you failed. In what purpose is taking the door off the room gonna teach them a lesson?
Taking the door off. No, you know what else is a fucking, I don't know if Tom's gonna talk about it, but have your parents or somebody in your house ever broke one of your shits? That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard of in my fucking life. They'll take one of your toys, your games, your consoles, and they'll just break the shit, bro. Now, I don't remember my parents doing it. They might have did it, but I remember my older brother used to do that. If I ever did something wrong, he would break games, and I never understood it. I never understood why you would break the games. Like, that is like it's the most like sped concept to me ever, bro. The nigga broke the Xbox because he crashed out. The nigga broke Portal 2. I'll never forget this, bro. I don't know why he did it, but I remember Portal 2 was my favorite game at the time. I was playing Portal 2 on the PS3. He took Portal 2, the disc version, out of the PS3. He broke the shit right in front of me, put the shit right in front of me, laughed in my face, and walked away, bro. I don't remember why he did it. I'm not going to cap you. I don't remember if I did something wrong or something like that. But, bro, that might be the most sped breaking shit of value. Especially if you paid for it. It's probably one of the most sped concepts of all time. I'm not going to cap to you, bro. Of all time, I ain't going to lie to you, bro. You never got it back? I think my mom got at him, and then I ended up getting the new Portal 2, like a month later. But the damage was already done, nigga. I was like almost done with the game, bro. So the fucking data didn't save, so the game just restarted. It was a disc. It wasn't like it wasn't digital. So the fucking data just fucking restarted, my nigga.
Would never trust my parents for anything. You're straight up stripping my rights. And how the f would I even change, in the bathroom? Or is the door taken off that too? I don't know any kids that this happened to personally, but if you're watching this and it did, then I hope you're holding up. Effectiveness 6 out of 10. Psychological scarring 8 out of 10. Kicked out the house. If you got kicked out the house, then it had to have been for some absolute heinous you did. Like, this one is way too dangerous to risk. I don't even know how you
JCW probably got kicked out.
If it's like for 30 minutes or an hour, I could hear it out. But if you're kicking your child out for days, then are you not worried they're gonna get kidnapped or something?
If you probably actually got kicked out the house, you're probably from a broken house. I'm not gonna lie to you. You're something wrong with your house.
My super expensive Bumblebee action figure back when I was like 6 years old because I got bad grades in the first grade.
Like, that shit is so ridiculous,
and to this day I still don't understand why.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It takes. I'm not calling your dad a terrible parent, bro, but a lot of times it takes us to grow up to really realize, like, a lot of this shit was low key fucked up. I'm not gonna cap to you, bro. I got kicked out of my house for crying too much because my dog died. Yeah, your parents fucking hate you. I'm gonna keep it as that with you, bro. Yo, have you ever tried to run away? I want to go run away, or threatened to run away. I've never actually run away, but I've thought in my head before. I've wanted to run away before. I've never actually run away or like went through with it, but I've been so mad at my parents before that I wanted to run away. I'm not gonna lie to you. I packed my bag before. Niggas would put they like 2-3 items in their bag, nigga. Put the bag on, stand at the door, bro. Open the door and just realize, damn, I'm not built for this shit. And just walk right the fuck back inside, bro. I had thoughts. The first I got was like 4 streets over after I ass whooping. I was going for a straight week without my phone or shoes. Niggas put out a missing persons report on you. That's tough.
You're gonna get charged with child neglect. And how old are we talking? Because I couldn't see you doing this to a kid below the age of 13. The world is way too dangerous to be doing this nowadays. There's no world where I'm ever doing this to my kid. Effectiveness 6 out of 10. Psychological scarring 8 out of 10. And last, studying. Come to think of it, this is more of a benefit than punishment. I kind of wish I got this a lot, because when I finally started to realize that adults weren't these almighty beings that can manage themselves responsibly, and everybody has no clue what they're doing, this knowledge could have helped me worlds ahead of people. The average person's reading comprehension due to massive pounding of attention span, soul-sucking content is now equivalent to an acorn. And don't get me started on math to tic-tacs. I'm very much cooked on this too.
I had summer reading. They couldn't even force me to read no shit, bro. Summer reading was enough. They don't even do summer reading no more, bro. But these niggas would force me to... Well, not force. School would force me to fucking read.
Those people that needs a calculator to add single digits. I might just be spec. Effectiveness 7 out of 10. Psychological scarring 2 out of 10. So yeah, I'm gonna end it right there. Let me know the worst punishment that happened to y'all. Follow me on Twitter or Instagram and TikTok. As always,
that's a good video, bro. Good video from fucking Tommy. So chat, after that video, after watching that, let me know. Do y'all think that y'all are going to beat y'all kids, bro? You know what I'm saying? Do y'all think y'all going to beat y'all kids, bro? Personally. Yes. Bro, I feel like this sounds crazy to say out loud. I'm not gonna cap you, but I feel like I am, but I'm not gonna do what my parents did, bro. And by the way, when you say beat your kids really sound like you like fucking Mike Tyson fight nighting your kids type shit, bro. Like maybe like slight taps and shit like that. Like nothing like niggas was doing to me, bro. You feel me? Like nothing that would definitely scar no nigga, bro. But like niggas gotta understand, bro. This shit really gets serious, bro. Like you can't be crying, especially now. Motherfuckers be spoiled now, bro. Motherfuckers can't be like crying and shit like that, thinking this shit is sweet or be spoiled. Like, no, it's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna cap to you, bro. So, I think, but this is a new method of punishments. Let me know if I'm tripping, bro. New method of punishment, bro. If your kid is complaining about Fortnite or yelling that you're not letting them play Fortnite, be like, okay, bet. Get a rocket launcher, bro. Go ahead and let that nigga rocket ride, bro. You get one attempt. One attempt only, my nigga. If they successfully rocket ride, bro, you have to give them all their stuff back. If they don't, to be continued, bro. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna be, that shit gonna be pending though. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna see if that method works in GTA for sure. I ain't gonna cap. Good video though. Good video for sure, bro.